Hey everyone, how's it going? Just figured I'd stream Final Fantasy X here for a little bit. Stream it for like an hour before I go to work. So I started
Hey, it's
streaming it
this way.
again on Friday when I was home. Figured why not? Well, hope everyone had a good weekend. And hopefully
What's the big
Monday
idea?
isn't too crazy. I usually just head off to work by now, but I was like, I think I'm gonna stream for like an hour first. And no, this isn't like a regular thing or anything. Because I just kind of just do this when I'm feeling like I want to. Sometimes I don't want to do anything. Well, because like last night, I woke up like a few hours after going to bed. It's like maybe I should just. I was thinking about just streaming this for a little bit, but no. But me streaming this again
Let me go.
is because I keep
Got a
seeing,
favor to ask you.
I keep
You
seeing
want me on your
people
team, right?
like go crazy about this game.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there.
Sparrow?
It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will
Never
recognize
noticed.
you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
It might not be full for a full hour, anyways.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common.
I kind of forget, like,
I wasn't too far off either.
what the main thing that happens when we get here.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Serious. Forget if there's encounters here. No.
Ah, the one from the sea.
I think he tells
Be on
you
guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Cruise of what?
What, you forgot that
Who's
too?
a what?
Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in their village.
Waka's kind of a douchebag at first. Just because Titus is literally starving.
He saved village.
And it's
They
like,
got any
oh,
food
let's
there?
do this.
We'll get you something over there
We'll get
later.
you food
Take a
after
look
we do
around
this.
first.
And then we'll get you food after we do this. I don't actually
Let's
think
see.
they ever get Titus
The
food.
Crusaders' lodge is over yonder.
They never say
Luzu
anything
and
about
Gata
it.
are usually there. All right.
Obviously,
Over here.
they don't
What's
imply it, but they use the restroom,
Do remember the prayer, right?
you know.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Hey, not bad.
People being really loud
Okay,
in the
now
hallway.
go present yourself
I
to
don't
the
know why.
temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was
Like
the
every time
blitzball
I
sign
get
for
up.
victory.
People are always doing shit. It's this weirdest thing, like, every time I get up, people are coming in and out of their apartments. Every time I go to work, like, there's a shit ton of cars that just show up. Like, I haven't seen a single car pass, like, in 20 minutes or whatever. But when I leave for work, there's like a ton of cars all of a sudden. So I don't really know where it all comes from. I feel like things just spawn in. Like like in a video game or whatever. That's kind of how I feel about things.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
I guess, you know, technically they do end up eating. It's like, oh, we have to do our religious shit.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, wasn't it?
But
I
yeah,
think
there's
so.
always cars on the highway
Sin
right
can't
here,
be
but
far, right?
it's
You're
just
not
it's a
hiding
weird
anything, are
thing.
you?
Like this
Why
road
would I?
If
that
Sin's
my
nearby,
apartment's
it'll attack the island for
connected
sure.
to.
But it hasn't. I wonder why.
It's like
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To
maybe
tell
in the
truth,
morning
I
or whatever.
don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're
There's
kidding,
like maybe
Sin,
one or two cars
Toxin.
every hour.
Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir.
But like as
The
soon as I
Crusaders are sworn to
leave for
battle
work or
Sin.
whatever,
We have chapters throughout
like, all these
Spira,
cars just
accepting
kinda
all
show
who wish
up
to
from
join
nowhere.
our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades.
I don't know.
Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from town.
Like yesterday, I kind of noticed I was
That's all we
walking
can do.
home
Nobody's
from
ever
my
been able
local
to
game
defeat it.
store because
Our mission as
the one I go
Crusaders
to
is
on
to protect
Sundays,
the temples,
I
towns,
live
villages,
pretty
and
close
people
by.
of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is
And
Sin's toxin really this
it's
bad,
kind of
sir?
out in the middle of
It does seem
nowhere.
bad.
And there's
could just tell you.
occasionally like a
I
car
think it better
or
for
two.
you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps
And
heaven will help you.
there's no
regain your
cars
memory.
at all driving by me. And as soon as I stop, because there's like a local water fountain next to a bike trail, as soon as I stop to like get like a couple sips, just like 6 cars come passing by. I don't know. I just think it's weird. I don't really believe in the whole simulation theory thing, but
It was then, standing in that place.
but sometimes you have to wonder.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner.
But yeah, yesterday I
And
found out
finally,
that there's a
we
gas
received a statue for our
station
temple.
that's we're hiring full time
What's a high summoner?
for like $21 overnight.
I got
And I'm
too
like,
close to Sin's toxin.
Seems good to me. And then you get like a pay raise within 3 months of being there.
It was funny hearing
According
myself
to
make
the
same
manager
excuse
that I
over and
talked to.
over. Funny and a little sad.
I was just like, I've
The
been at
summoners
Home
are
Depot for like
practitioners
4
of
years.
sacred art, sworn
Almost.
to protect the
And I
people
just
of heaven.
need a change.
Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great
I'm
power, the Aeons.
Getting burnt out at being Home
The
Depot.
Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
It's a really frustrating thing when
So what he meant
you work with people that
was that we should respect
your
some
boss
kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
is friends with everyone except for you and like 3 other people. Oh yeah. I forgot. I think you don't really get to pray at the temple until you go get Yuna. Maybe I think the dog doesn't spit out.
Sorry, man. Take a nap.
The dog ends up spitting out something, I think, after you get Veil 4. And that's
You
like
could at
his
least go see
second
how they're doing.
overdrive.
You can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly.
But yeah, if that gas station for sure, it's
But
like, yeah,
It's been nearly.
full time, $21 an
It's
hour.
been nearly a day already.
Perhaps
It'll
you could go
be-
look for us.
Huge
People are searching for him now.
change for me. So I've been at Home Depot for almost 4
Thank
years.
you.
I don't know if I work by myself or
Who
not.
cares whether
Probably
he comes
not.
back or not? But he might die.
I don't have to worry about
Fine.
selling alcohol, which is nice.
Do you? Do you hate him so?
Because we stopped selling alcohol at 9
But if he dies,
in my city.
you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
I've worked at a gas station for a couple years before, but it was during the day. So,
Waka?
if I get it, I mean, the only downside of it is that there won't really be overtime available. At least I don't think overtime is a thing. I'll have to ask.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner is. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
You know, I'm used to working like 10
Maybe
plus hours a
this
day
wasn't
at
such
Home
a good
Depot,
idea.
so I'll be like, I tend to work like 10 plus hours every day, so I could be here for like I could come in early and leave late if you want me to. But I don't know how. I don't know if overtime is a thing. Probably. I mean, probably. I mean, I would say there probably is. Oh, and the thing I have an issue with off the bat is that this gas station has like a legitimate dress code. like a nice shirt and pants. I'm not really used to wearing it, like having a dress code, because I just wear shirts and a t-shirt when I go to work. And they'll give us like shirts with Home Depot logos on it and stuff. But I think the hardest item to get.
It's gotten into you. Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
There's the closer trials that you get.
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a
Muhammad.
pilgrimage to pray at every temple in spirit.
And can be a hard,
Guardians protect them.
very hard one,
Guardians in there
and then
now.
you can end up missing
One of them's got a short
the
fuse,
destruction
and who
sphere
knows what the other's
item.
thinking.
Because there's like 2
Well,
destruction
this far.
spheres in that one.
might as well go all the way.
You have to make sure you get the extra one. You have to make sure you have 2
What are you doing here? Didn't think you'd be
pedestals.
able to handle it.
And the,
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
I think
Is the summoner all right?
but yeah,
Who are you?
I think if I get the job at the gas station, that'll be a nice change in scenery. I don't know if it'll be like Monday through Friday or whatever, but look, at most I'll have to like work with 2 other people. Maybe. I don't know how it works. And I will have,
I have become a summoner.
hopefully my boss, the boss I get over there isn't someone who favors other people, because that's what I have to deal with at Home Depot. Our store manager's been
Man, was I
non-existent
surprised.
at Home Depot
And here
for
I
like
was thinking summoners were
4
all
months.
geezers.
And then they expect you to do, you know, if you work hard and stuff, you don't even,
Hey, over here!
I don't really get recognized. You know, I worked my butt off, and then I'm told, like, I basically don't
Wait till
work
you see
hard.
this.
I
It's like,
can't see
okay,
anything.
well, I work hard and I don't get
Ready?
anything from it, so
Okay.
people working hard for no reason is stupid, I think. You know, off the bat over at the gas station, I'm told you know, depending on your work ethic, you can get a pay raise. I'm like, cool. I don't even hear that at my current job. If the boss likes you that month, you get a Homer badge. Like, acknowledging that you worked hard. And then you get, like, some money or whatever. But the only reason why we've gotten pay raises in the past, since COVID happened, because the company decided to do, like, a store-wide one. So, if they didn't, like, do a store-wide pay raise at the way they have been doing, who knows what I would be getting, because I'd probably be getting shit.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel
I don't like you,
a strange
so
kind
you
of
get a 25
gentleness
cent
coming
raise.
from it.
And then all these other people get, like, dollar raises. That's my theory.
I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then,
And
but
then,
after
like,
that night, everything
we have
changed
a supervisor that got hired
for
on,
everyone.
and he's the boss's
me.
friend. It's like, that's cool.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on
My
the team.
opinion was, as long as your friendship doesn't interfere with
His
the job.
memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything
Apparently
odd.
someone else, one of
Come
my
on, say hi.
coworkers, said it was a bad idea, and they were told to F off. Like, wow,
Hi,
okay.
guys. So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Victory! 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 Victory!
Technically, Titus is older by a lot. Stay away from the summoner.
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
But yeah, this supervisor that got hired on
But
just
it
ends
was
up being
really my
someone
fault to begin with.
to make sure they have someone that has a key,
I'm Yuna.
so we don't have to
Thank
hard
you so
close the
much for your help
store.
earlier.
They're like,
I'm sorry about that. Wasn't that
pretty
wasn't I
much
not
from what I
supposed to-
heard, everyone
Guess I
thinks
kinda
this person's
overreacted.
useless,
Oh no, I was
and it just gives
overconfident.
the boss a reason to go home early or not come in.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's
And
amazing.
like he gets mad because no one
Really?
helps this guy do his job.
Do you think I can become High
Like-
Summoner?
He's here to do his job.
Yuna,
Like
come play with me
if
some
you
more.
wanted us to do his job, you wouldn't have hired him. You would have us do his job, or you would do his job.
So,
What's the
tomorrow
point of
then,
hiring someone
Tomorrow?
with
we're
responsibilities
going on the same boat, aren't
if
we?
you don't even expect them
really?
to do it?
We can
Like the guy
talk
constantly
more.
asks everyone,
Huh.
"Oh, can you do my job for me?" Like,
You can
dude,
tell me all about
we all
Xanarchy.
got stuff we have to do, especially on Fridays.
She's cute, yeah?
I mean, come on this Friday.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy.
Whoa.
Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
Every
not
Friday,
going to
especially, like, we have a
If
hard
you get
time.
tired, let me know.
because
I got a bed
a
made
lot-
for you.
A lot of people don't end up showing up. And, I wasn't here this Friday because I was
Good.
pretty sick. I was coughing a lot. Like, all week we've had floor polishers. and like the whole store is like just hazed over with crap. The machines kick up, so I probably got sick from that or something.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it
I
doesn't
was trying
come
not to
soon.
call in this month, but
You really sure this is
I
okay?
did not feel good.
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey,
But yeah, I
Mama
mean,
told you not to get any
when
ideas.
that happens, when people call in
I
or
did.
just aren't scheduled,
Yeah.
like people just aren't
Yeah,
scheduled for
so
some
you're
reason
coming
on
with
Fridays, when that's when we need people the most. Like,
You with a woman?
you can't get
even
mad
catch
that
a
stuff
ball.
doesn't get done when you leave your
Oh, what's
when
the
you leave your
matter?
friend who you put in charge.
Gonna cry again. Cry.
Because if he
That's the
can't
only
do
thing
his
you're
job
good for.
and nobody's there to do his job for him, like he's not gonna get his job
What'd
done.
you say?
And there's like 3 or
You
4
have to
of us
speak loudly.
that have to do everything.
I hate you!
So, at the end of the day, it's like
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
it's not good.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
This was the scene that made everyone like
He does look a lot like Chuck.
made everyone Lulu
I was surprised
crazy.
the first time I saw him.
I think everyone's been crazy for Lulu,
He isn't Chuck.
but this scene right here is just like, oh my god.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
For his 2002, 2003 CGI character,
No more.
she's
Enough, Waka.
like really good. They did her good. But yeah, I mean, for an older game, the CGI is really good in this game. I
Scary.
always wish that the game
So,
was in
who's
that
Chapel?
CGI, but
My little
now all the
brother.
modern Final Fantasy
Chapu.
games are basically that.
Like you.
he's dead?
Like the
He was with
PS2s
the
couldn't
Crusaders
handle
when they fought Sin last year.
rendering the whole entire game like
He
that.
didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the
But now,
tournament.
like,
Oh,
all of the
so that's
games
why.
are rendered.
I became
like
a
the new
guardian
God
to
of
fight
War game
Sin.
looks
Yeah,
basically
Revenge then?
almost realistic.
that was the idea. I'm more
The
worried
modern-
about a
or
stupid game
Horizon
now than
Zero
avenging my
Dawn.
brother. Well,
Like that's an
after the next
example
tournament, I'll be a guardian full time.
of engines that they're
You know, it kind of
using.
looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Like Fallout 4 was a good
Don't
example.
worry. I mean, I owe you a lot.
The remake of 7,
You really helped me out.
they made it look cool.
What I mean is,
I just don't know.
thanks, Waka.
I don't know if I'll ever play it.
Stop! You're embarrassing me.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it off here. Thanks for listening to my ranting and ravings, but it is a shorter stream, but I gotta get off now, so